Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to Hell, also known as the First Chechen War. Guys, we've done a lot here. We've actually managed to push through quite a bit with a tremendous amount of our units, and we're going to keep the attack up. We've got a lot of units over here near Beregovo, and I definitely want to make this a major assault. So I'm going to go ahead and plan an attack against these Chechens. We are so close to Grozny, guys. I can't stress that enough. So I'm going to try to take the fastest attack possible, while also, of course, destroying the enemy here completely. It looks like we might have to use almost all of our units. As you can see here, the chance of success is very poor. I'm assuming that's going to be the case even with the Spetsnaz units, and sure enough, I'm right. I'm even sending the HQ in for this one, as well as the MP units. Now, of course, these are military police, but they're much stronger than the military police you're used to. I'm also going to bring in every single attack helicopter we can here. So let's go ahead and see if we can't bring everybody in here for the big push. We'll even bring in some artillery support, even though it's only going to give us half. And let's hope this works, guys. The chance of success is poor. We're trying to break into this town right here, Martan, Urus Martan. But it's going to be easier said than done. In the meantime, I'm going to keep on fighting the Chechens here. Looks like, yeah, we're going to be able to push them right away. And let's take Achoy Martan, 25 points, guys. We definitely want to keep that area, but we want to keep fighting these Chechen irregulars. We don't want them to get behind our lines. Good work, boys. Spetsnaz. So this is our Spetsnaz against their special regiment. And it looks like we actually just got an airstrike against us. Once again, the Chechens do have a few Il-2 planes. These are from World War II, but they're still using them. And as you can see, we are slowly but surely managing to smash through with our tank brigade. But they're still getting a few attacks there with the air units, which is kind of interesting. Alright, let's bring in some guys here, try and move the Chechens out of the mountains. So it definitely looks like up here in the north by the mountains, they're not nearly as strong. I want a single unit move, just want to go ahead, plan an attack, and see if we can't wipe this guy out. Chance of success is excellent, we'll take it, and we'll get the rest of these guys out of here, over here to assist the men in this region. So let's move the general down there, and don't worry, I wouldn't move him there if I couldn't cover him with some men. Group move. We're not even going to attack. We're just moving them in position at this point. And some of these guys are going to have to stay back. I think I'll leave it to the opposition fighters that are, of course, fighting against the Chechens. And let's take Notoskaya back. Beautiful. Got the beautiful Russian tricolor there. And we're going to just basically defend this area, keep a few units back to defend this initial starting area, I guess you could call it. Look at that. Nice. I'll also take a look at our boys here. These are, of course, our friends from Dagestan. And it looks like we just got some reinforcements from Dagestan. Really good news for us, boys. We'll move them here. There's not many, but these guys, they hate the Chechens even more than the Russians do. And the interesting thing is they share a religion with the Chechens. They are both Islamic, but there's been a lot of border disputes between Dagestan and Chechnya. So this is sort of a clan rivalry almost. Let's go ahead, plan an attack. Try and destroy the enemies here with our Dagestani forces approaching from the east. And now that we're approaching from the east and the west, guys, we really stand a very good chance at breaking through. Now, since they're Dagestanis, the cooperation's only 83% instead of 100%. That's okay, though. I don't mind. The chance of success is good here. So we'll keep on moving. And in the meantime, we could keep trying to break through to Grozny. So as you can see here, a lot of these security forces are quite weak. I just want to make sure we find out which ones are and which ones aren't. Because once we start a attack, we don't want to have to fight a massive army. But so far, as you can see, it's going pretty well. Plan an attack, and we can definitely bring in some artillery support, but look at all the enemies! Nonetheless, our chances of success are excellent. So, the Chechnya Abkhaz Battalion, the Storm Brigade, all of these guys, they're not as strong as they seem. As you can see, I mean, they've been besieging the city for quite a while. It looks like our boys inside have definitely tried to fight back a bit, so that's understandable. Plan an attack over here. It's on the outskirts of Grozny itself, but I think we can start getting some really good attacks and start moving closer to the city. As you can see, the whole reason we need to win at Martan is if we win at Martan, we are right there at Grozny. It's right there. So taking that city would be huge for us. See what's going on over here in the southwest. Not great. And there's not much we can do because we don't have many units here. I really want to go take Chaditri, so I will. And, oh, enemy aircraft strike. We're actually close to an enemy airbase, and we're going to try to go for Riga. Not that Riga, a different one. But as you can see, even getting a few towns under control by the military police is going to be helpful, and I'm going to dig in with the rest of these guys. So I just want them to hold their position. That's about it. What about here? Now, we've done already enough. I think we're going to end the turn. But let me bring this tank division and the missile brigade as well. No need to keep them all the way here. Come on, boys. Missile forces don't have to be close to our men. They can provide missile support even at a distance, and they've been doing that the entire game so far. Okay, nice. We can actually still move with some of these MP divisions, so I'm starting to think maybe we can bring them to the battle as well. As you guys know, this is a big battle that's going on here. Maybe these guys can be part of it. No, unfortunately not. Not enough movement points. What about this guy? Okay, let's see. Chance of success is still poor, but we're bringing in an extra unit. There we go. And all of these attack helicopters are also coming along. Nice, as well as some rifle divisions and missile forces that are going to provide additional support. Well, let's end the turn, guys, and let's hope for the best. This is going to be a big one. A lot of big attacks going on right now. Sounded pretty strong, and I think we moved the area out of this area. Move the enemy out of this area, excuse me. Nice. Nice victory there on the outskirts of Grozny. And these are Spetsnaz units near Uderm, I believe is the name of this location. Okay, guys, this is the big one. The attack on Martan. We've got to take this city right now. This is essentially the de facto Chechen capital. You just have a lot of forces defending this area. There's a lot of artillery back here. I would definitely call this the de facto Chechen capital. Technically, we're still in control of Grozny, so that's not their capital right now. Nice! That was a victory! So, as you can see, the losses actually on the enemy side were pretty minimal, to be honest, guys. The biggest battle was here in Martan, and as you can see, we actually faced Chechnya criminal gangs. Let's take a look here at what the enemy lost, quite a lot, and we also lost some men here too. As you can see, the criminal gangs put up a really good fight, and even managed to take out some of our medium MGs and some porter squads, as well as one heavy machine gun. Not what I was looking for, but it is what it is. We've got to accept the situation. What about here? Here we completely lost. So these were our Dagestani forces. It wasn't a major defeat because we didn't lose a lot of men, but we didn't kill any of the Chechens at all. So they got out of that completely unscathed. Okay, now we're in Martan. We should consider taking Bermsh and even going for this area here, Dargask. Let's see what it would be like if we just attacked it head on. Chance of success is excellent. I'm not doubting the computer. And I think we just need to keep on attacking, guys. We've got to be aggressive, so I'm going to keep attacking here. Try to wipe out the rest of these Chechen forces. Look at that stack, though. Although it doesn't look like a lot of our men can attack here. So I'm actually going to cancel all attacks. We're going to abort all attacks. Aren't they stopping? Abort. Abort. That was weird. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're not going to attack. We're going to have to wait another turn for our forces to get ready again. That was a big battle, and it definitely took a lot out of our men. So let's go over here to our Dagestani friends, see how they're doing. They're not doing so well against the enemy here. We're going to have to keep getting reinforcements, and we might have to wait a turn because of the battle situation before our reinforcements can make it here, guys. So I'm going to try again. We've got to get these guys away from our Dagestani forces, and it looks like sending in the HQ unit is going to help big time. So the HQ unit must know what he's doing. We also have these Spetsnaz units, and they definitely help. GRU Spetsnaz. Glorious, my friends. Alright, we enter. First, we see if we can move unit a little bit closer. Yes. Criminal gang right there. Actually, mercenaries. Mujahideen mercenaries, guys. These are actually Mujahideen. Unbelievable. So, now, of course, they're bringing in the religious element. We absolutely need to wipe that out. So let's crush this Mujahideen unit. We more or less have it surrounded. Not really. We actually have it surrounded on 3 sides, but it can still flee to the southwest. It can flee to the south or to the southeast. But looks like the chance of success there is excellent to take out those Mujahideen units. The last thing we need are enemy mercenaries in this war. That's not something we want, and it's not something we ever wanted. What about here? No, abort. No way we'd win that fight. Let's end the turn, guys. Nice, we took Dargaz. Not a huge town, but hey, any victory is good. You know, a victory is a victory, so I will definitely accept that. We're attacking the Mujahideen here. Good work, boys. Pretty sure we completely wiped out the Mujahideen. It was basically victories all around. And that's the battle against the Mujahideen forces. Look at that. Assault teams down, AT teams down. They can't take our tanks out. Medium MGs, I mean, recoilless rifles. We just killed a bunch of these guys. They did manage to hit a few of our boys, though. Yeah, we lost a few military police squads. The military police, despite not being the best fighters in this conflict, have done so much work. I mean, you know, definitely not as much as the Spetsnaz. The Spetsnaz has put in a lot, but these military police and security divisions are the backbone of us ever getting into this place. So there we go. We could start an attack now, but once again, I think I want to wait until our units can actually move again, and that could take a while. Chance of success is fair. I'm definitely going for it, even if time expended increases significantly, and now chance of success is excellent. And that's because we're bringing in all of these missile forces, this missile support. We got a lot of Chechen strike groups here, and of course some more Chechnya mercs. These are Europeans, so these are European Mujahideen. We've got some from the Middle East and some from Europe. Here we go, we'll end the turn. First though, hold on. Make sure we don't have any more attacks here. I don't think we do. Yeah, we want to wait a bit before we do anything. Alright, guys. Ending the turn here. Failed force proficiency check. I haven't seen that before. That being said, look at the attack we got here. Look at the missile bombardments we carried out on this space. So many missile bombardments, and the enemy definitely felt that. Look at that. So many units destroyed. They practically lost this army. They'll still have a few men left over, but we just annihilated them. And we barely lost any men at all. Although we are facing casualties, and of course in this conflict, we didn't expect to face many casualties. We expected, and I'm sure the Russians expected, to be able to essentially get out of this with very few casualties. And I'm sure that if we did the math, we're well into probably the thousands in terms of men lost, either wounded or killed. Now the Chechens are making their move. Looks like they're resupplying Grozny. They're getting some units out as well, sending some new units in. They're just consistently trying to keep this place besieged, and I would say that's pretty good tactics on their part. Looks like our tanks managed to defend Dargaz. We've also got to take Achoy Martin. There's so many cities here with pretty significant prestige. Or value, I should say. We'll see what the enemy does here. Wow, they're going to try to attack us there. Interesting. And they're beating us back from Grozny. We had a military police unit there, and they beat us back big time with their security unit. Down the rails into the woods. So we want to be careful here, guys. We don't want them exploding out of Grozny and attacking our forces as they arrive. Okay, guys, pretty good bombardments by the enemy. It doesn't seem like a lot, but believe me, it is. few percentage points makes a big difference in this game. Theater operations, beautiful. Very cool. Alright guys, I hope you're liking the series. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you are, and by hitting that like, comment, and subscribe button. Always lets us know to keep doing what we're doing, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. You survived another day in Chechnya. Congratulations.